Hello, and welcome to another episode of Child Abuse Awareness with Darlene J. Clark. Be a part of the solution instead of part of the problem. Matthew 18, verse 10. Take heed that you despise not one of these little ones. For I say unto you that in heaven their angels do always behold the face of my Father which is in heaven. Matthew 18, verse 6. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and he were drowned in the depth of the sea. Colossians 3:21. Fathers, do not embitter your children, or they will become discouraged. Which I know it should be mothers as well. Isaiah 1:17. Learn to do right, seek justice, defend the oppressed, take up the cause of the fatherless, plead the case of the widow. Without further ado, the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips a balance in favor of fair use. Hope everyone's doing well today. Hey, Rebecca, Liz, good to see you too. Hugs. Let me be sure to put up trigger warning across the screen down here. Was looking across the different stories today, and I seen the story where Zion Staples, age 10, was found in a garbage can. It was in Illinois, and I think he was found in 2023. Sushi Staples, Zion's mother, was arrested. It did not put the M there. I'll have to go back and correct that. Sorry about that, y'all. About that. Without further ado, I'm going to have to mute myself. Thank you, everyone, for coming. I'm doing pretty good. It's kind of rough, after being stung by the hornet. Um, still got to get my equilibrium and another couple other things back, but I'm doing as well as could be expected. They said that I'm allergic to, and they start saying I'm allergic to bee stings, and I'm like, oh, Julie, thanks a lot. But anyway, without further ado, I'm going to mute my mic and show y'all first the YouTube video. Go to settings and change my audio.
Are you Miss Staples?
Yes, how can I help you?
So we got kind of a weird phone call. Do you know Latricia?
No.
No.
I don't know anybody out here.
Some lady called DCFS. And,
What?
And kind of made some claims that you had a child that accidentally shot themselves.
Absolutely not.
No, it sounds crazy to me too. That's what.
I am so sorry about this. My ex-husband, his new girlfriend, this broad is off the chain. I have went down to Rock Island and filed a police report on her.
Okay.
I have went and put a restraining order on her.
What's her name?
Her name is Tony. This girl is never in it. She has so many different Facebook pages she stalks me from. She has made up different names, called me from different numbers. I have changed my number, tried to do everything I can.
Right.
Unfortunately, I can never seem to get them served because they're always bouncing around in the Chicago area.
Oh, okay. They're not even down here.
They're not even out here. And
okay.
It's been a constant
Have we been here before?
No, you've never come to my house for anything. I've been here for 7 years and never had a problem in Rock Island.
Yeah, I didn't know who you were.
I work at Genesis Hospital. I'm a patient care tech. I'm a student at Eastern Iowa Community College.
Okay.
I have a business in Davenport. This girl has made threats towards me on Facebook, posting her gun up, saying that she's gonna come to my addy. It's just never ending.
Right. So they made some allegation that you had a son and he shot himself.
Sir,
and he's in your basement.
Come on now. You think, look where I live.
No, I get it. Just so I can check the box off, can I look in your basement real quick and I'll get out of here?
No, you need a search warrant to do that. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm not about to have my rights violated because someone makes Uranus allegations like this.
I know. Like I said, it sounded crazy to me too. I'm just up here seeing if, we have to investigate it, no matter how crazy it sounds.
If you want to do that, I would suggest you go through the proper protocols. I'm not about to let some crazy woman who has my husband make Uranus accusations like this and have my rights violated as a citizen.
I get it.
That is not okay. I have 4 girls in here.
That's what I'm just asking. I'm not
4 children.
I'm not trying to blame anything on you. I'm not saying this is true. I was just asking. Okay.
This is nuts.
That's all it is. Okay.
I have 4 children.
Her ex-husband's new girlfriend's been causing her issues. She thinks that's who it is.
She's been harassing my job, harassing my place of business, harassing my children. I'm sick of it.
Okay.
I've tried to get a restraining order against her, tried to get one against him. It's never ending. I cannot have any peace where I live.
And you guys only have girls?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 4. Do you want to see them?
No. They said it was a son. I was just curious if that's even true.
It's not.
Okay.
It's a never-ending story with these two.
I get it. Like I said, I'm not trying to bother you or anything, but we get a call, no matter how crazy it sounds, we still got to come up and see if there's any truth.
And this is crazy.
It is.
This is very crazy.
Okay.
I have been living here for 6 years. My neighbors have never had a complaint. Don't you think if my neighbors would have heard something like that, they would have made a call or said something to somebody?
I would believe so, yeah.
Just think about it. It don't make no kind of sense. This girl is psycho.
Okay.
She's harassed my job.
Do you know her phone number by chance?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't know her phone number.
Okay. All right. Well, sorry to bother you. Okay. It's like I said, we get a call. We gotta show up.
They got to the point now where they don't have my phone number, so they emailing me. Okay. I have spam emails here from these people. I'm gonna go down here. The last one I got was, let me see.
Is it have a name on it?
Yes, it has his name on it. I have to go here. This is the last one I have. Okay. And this gotten to the point where they're emailing me because they don't have a contact phone number on me. Right. This is how bad the harassers got. Okay. But until I can get Rock Island to Cook County to serve them and actually find the address on them,
right, that's
going to be a problem. So they keep having me come back to court until I can get an address on them.
I'll add some notes just in the call that I was here and that it's a harassment thing, so we don't have to keep coming up here. And
thank you.
All right, sorry to bug you. Just like I said, we get a call, even if it sounds crazy, we gotta come see what's going on.
This lady, I don't even know what to say about her. It's never ending.
All right.
I have doorbell cams here.
I saw that.
So, I'm here. I ain't got nothing to hide.
Okay.
She looked out the window. Hello.
Yes.
Sushi? Can you come out?
What's going on?
Well, just step on out. I'll explain everything.
Wait a minute. My kids in here.
Okay, I understand that, but we have a search warrant for the house.
For your cooperation to be up front with us.
Hold on.
So step on out.
No, step out.
What side of the house do you all have a search warrant for?
The whole house.
The whole house.
So you need to step out. Step out.
Okay, I'm gonna open
open the door.
We'll all walk in casually. We're not gonna tear up your house or anything. So
calm down. My kids are in here.
Okay.
Please.
How many?
4.
And where at in the house?
They're upstairs. I just made them go upstairs. I don't want to scare my kids. Can we just calm
These
down?
officers are gonna walk in there with you, and I got a copy of the warrant right here for you, honey.
Can I see the warrant, please? And I can call my lawyer.
Everything's secured here.
Can I see the warrant before we walk any further?
Just,
I'm calm.
we have a valid search warrant, so
I understand, but you haven't let me see it yet, and you're walking through my house.
it's right here. You don't run how we do.
You don't. You're not in control of this.
Okay. I'm trying to see. You all?
So I need your phone too.
My phone. That's not my phone.
Well, that's phone is taken.
Hold on to that. So which rooms are your kids in?
Obviously not.
They're upstairs. I am very cooperative. I'm not fighting anybody.
You're fine.
Look, I'm
Tina.
scared. My kids
I'm
are
going
here.
upstairs and checking.
My kids are here.
We have to.
That's empty.
Well, it's for an old heater.
Do you know why we're here?
No, I don't. I don't know why you're here.
Okay.
And I'm really scared because my kids are upstairs and I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
Can I call my family to tell them to somebody to come?
You're not under arrest or
under
anything
arrest.
like that, okay? That's why I'm sitting here talking to
You're
you,
not.
okay?
Okay, I'm scared to death because I don't know what's going on.
And so the reason we're here, okay, is because we're investigating a call that we had, okay? The officers came out and talked to you last night, correct?
Yes.
Okay. We have to handle that real seriously, okay? Because the allegations are that you have a son and that he's deceased and he's here in this house. Okay, so that's where we're at right now. Do you have a son named Zion?
No, I don't.
You've never had a son named Zion.
No.
Are you claiming benefits for a kid named Zion?
No. I haven't gotten any benefits for anyone. I just recently went through a situation where a young lady stole my identity and she falsely filed my taxes and my informations and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been working with the FBI. I've been working with the IRS. There's been a lot of things popping up, and
have you had any interactions with DCFS up in Chicago?
I did.
Okay.
False calls that were made.
Okay.
Correct.
One of the calls from 2021, DCFS came out to your residence in Chicago, and there was a Zion Staples there. Along with your 4 daughters, and then another young boy.
We had kids in the neighborhood come over.
So,
Some of those kids that were implicated were not, in fact, our children. They were there.
so you're saying there was a kid in your apartment that was not your kid, named Zion?
I didn't say his name was
Staples.
Zion. No.
Well, somewhere here we've got to clear this up with this Zion
Yes.
Staples.
Yes, and
Benefits, listen to it. Benefits being put in his name that you're receiving from.
I haven't
And
received
then,
any benefits.
and then also involved in this.
I haven't received any benefits. That's what I'm telling you.
Well, it's
Someone
understated.
has stolen my identity. I have proof of that. If you go in my phone, you'll be able to see the messages between me and the FBI agent in Milwaukee. So
But this is separate from that with the DCFS call.
because somebody is obviously claiming benefits and getting
No, no, no,
probably
no,
getting
no,
food
no, no,
stamps
no.
or something.
But they're getting food stamps for your 4 daughters and Zion.
And I've been having a hard time with that because I can't get any because of that, and I've been working on it.
Attention retirees, if you're willing to be at your computer from 9 a.m. to 10:45 a.m.
Are we going to find any in your house that has Zion's name on it? Birth certificate, social security card, or anything like that?
Nope.
Well, because we're seizing your phone, okay?
I understand you're seizing
So-
it, but that's like, I should be able to at least call my lawyer still. I shouldn't be held in my own house and not be able to call my counsel.
Well, are you requesting a lawyer right now? Because if you request a lawyer right now, we're done talking.
And then what? You're gonna arrest me?
I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to search your
We're gonna
house.
search his house upside down. Because somewhere here we need to get to the bottom of this Zion thing.
I can't
And
help
this
it
is
when
coming
people
from
call.
other. This is coming from other people. This is
I
getting
can't help it
mentioned.
when
look,
people
this-
call and make allegations against me. People do this
Okay.
every day out of
Look,
spite.
look.
And I possibly had some visitors. It was probably the summertime.
So where
and I had
would they
people
get the
that come
name
over.
Zion
Yeah, where would they come up with
Staples?
Zion Staples?
I don't
and
know.
It be your
People
son.
make it up all the time. People make it up all the time.
Because see, DCFS does not come into your home and say, okay, have the neighbors over and let's do all this personal stuff that affects you and your family in front of all these other people.
They did.
They do it with you.
They did.
And they do it
Huh.
with your family.
They did though. They very much did that.
That doesn't make a lot of sense.
If you are claiming people back and forth amongst family members to get bigger returns, our biggest concern is that we can have somebody with law enforcement say, this is Zion, this is what's going on, and he is fine. Because right now, we have a person that exists, but we can't lay eyes on him, and it's a child. Okay, that's what they're
is
saying.
that noise?
It's just
No, it's the beeping.
So that's what we're looking at. So if this is what's going on, if you have a cousin, a sister, a brother-in-law, a friend, or whatever claiming kids, or you're claiming them on the app and you guys are splitting some extra money, I get that. The biggest concern that we have here is that we need to make sure that this kid is safe. And in the time since the officer was here last night and the time that an officer had called you back in June, that we can say, nope, she's totally clear. There's nobody
really
here.
being
There's
stalked
nobody
and
here.
harassed. I'm telling you.
Birth certificate?
What is that?
Birth
For
certificate.
Zion Staples.
Zion Staples.
That's not mine.
Sushi Staples. Child. It's found in your room.
We
along
need
with the Social
we
Security
need
card.
to get this
Stop
figured out. Stop this.
Lying.
It's over.
Where's that kid? You need to come clean because we're not going anywhere. This is just, you're just going to dig yourself a bigger grave now. I asked you if there's anything with Zion's name in this house. You said no.
I needed some extra help. Okay. That was it.
What do you mean by that?
I had a person that makes documents. And it was just really hard. Like,
So is Zion a real person?
no. I can't call a lawyer and let them know you are here. I can't call a lawyer to come here to my house while I'm being questioned by you.
If you want an attorney right now, we can
We'll
we'll just be done.
We'll be done.
All right.
But the investigation continues.
Okay.
Okay. Go and turn it off for me.
Oh, no. I'm going to jail. What am I going to jail for? What have I
You just
done?
admitted to fraud.
So now you're going to railroad me on fraud?
Railroad you what? We're trying to figure out where your kid is.
My
You're
kid.
saying that he doesn't
This
exist.
man, my kid. Cuff it, you ready to walk out.
We'll cuff you in front, okay?
This is embarrassing. I can get in the car. Do you got to take my dignity away and put me in cuffs?
We're not gonna put him behind you, okay?
My neighbors
We're gonna walk you to the car real quick and then we'll get you out of here, okay?
My neighbors, they've been knowing me for 6 years. You see that badge over there? I work 2 jobs at Genesis.
I hear you.
I go to school out here. God, this is embarrassing.
Set on a picture-perfect
when I Trump about this, he urged me to get this message out to as many true patriots as I can.
Child, actually, I don't really know, but here's right here. New details, timeline leading up to the death of 10-year-old boy Zion Staples found in Rock Island garbage can. Published on August the 18th. Davenport, Iowa. The mother of Zion Staples has been charged with concealing the body of her 10-year-old son in a garbage can in a Rock Island garage. No one has been charged in Zion's death. But today, new details are emerging about the timeline leading up to his death and a woman who said she tried to alert authorities for months. According to DCFS, the agency first had contact with Sushi Staples in 2003 and 2004 when it removed her two oldest children from their home. She has 8 kids who now range in age from 8-year-old twins to a 20-year-old, which this is 2024, so that was last August. So they range from 9-year-old twins now and a 21-year-old. Another complaint didn't come until 17 years later. In 2021, when a tipster said Staples had tied and confined one of Zion's older brothers, DCS ruled those allegations as unfounded. The next important date is December of last year. That's when prosecutors believe Zion died. The coroner has said preliminary findings show he died of a gunshot wound. Where he died is unclear. Two calls from the same tipster a week apart led to the discovery of the body. TBS, thank you, tipster, for not letting it go. Thank you so much. TV6 Investigate spoke to the tipster. TV6 is not using her name because she's involved in the investigation. She said she made at least 2 calls to Rock Island Police, one in February and another in late May or early June, that weren't fully investigated at the time. 2 more calls were made to DCFS in July, including one the week before the body was discovered. DCFS confirmed that account, but it's not clear why it took another call a week later before the agency acted. Yeah, we want to know. We want to know. We tried to obtain the police reports from the tipster's earlier calls, but those records are sealed because they're part of the investigation. Last week, the state attorneys told TV6 Investigates that detectives are still questioning people. This was August of last year. Meanwhile, Rock Island Milan Schools has said Zion was never enrolled. Neither were his siblings. No education, nothing, man. What? It begs the question, how could a 10-year-old boy just disappear without anyone noticing? Sushi Staples is next due in court on August 23rd. Her attorneys are expected to argue to keep cameras out of her court proceedings. So let's go to the next one I had found. And this one it's in local news here. Sushi Staples gets 2 years in prison for endangering the life of a child. Staples' 10-year-old son was found dead in a garbage can in July 2023 in Rock Island. So this was February the 16th of this year. Okay. So the woman who hid the body, and see, now it said Illinois. Okay, Rock Island, Illinois. The woman who hid the body of her 10-year-old son in a garbage can in Rock Island was sentenced to 2 years in prison in a Rock Island County courtroom on Friday, February 16th. Staples pled guilty to endangering the life of a child on January the 4th. In exchange, prosecutors dropped 3 additional charges against her, including obstruction of justice, failure to report the death of a child, and concealment of a death. Do what? Wow. Staples will receive credit for time served in jail. She'll also have to serve 6 months of supervised probation once she's released from prison. Just 2 years, y'all? Sushi Staples case background. On Wednesday, July the 26th, 2023, around 9:30, Rock Island police began an investigation into a suspicious death in the 1700 block of 20.5 Avenue. Rock Island County Coroner Brian Gustafson confirmed the victim was identified as Zion Staples, a 10-year-old boy from Rock Island. News 8 spoke with a neighbor in July 2023 who couldn't believe this happened across the street from her. I lost sleep over it and I prayed a lot. The neighbor who wished to go by Deb only said, I have to believe that she has done some extra measures to cover up that smell. Otherwise, nobody could have stood that. Nobody. An autopsy was performed on Friday, July the 28th, in Rockford. According to Gustafson, the preliminary results showed the death was considered suspicious and not natural. An autopsy revealed that the boy died from a gunshot wound, likely in December of 2022. The body was discovered July 26, 2023. So he was likely dead December 22 around Christmas? Wow, around Christmas time of 2022. And she denied she ever had a son. Wow. July 26, Sushi M. Staples, then 37, was taken into custody and charged with concealment of a death, obstruction of justice, and failure to report the death of a child. What about the charge of her claiming that, she fraudulently did that fraud thing? So, well, that's obstruction of justice. Okay. Okay. So let's go to the next one over here. Look at here. She's out on parole now. Look, y'all. She is out on parole. This was August the 20th, 2024. This woman is now out on parole. Can y'all believe this? Oh, man. The woman convicted of endangering the life of a child after her son was found dead in a garage is out of prison. 38-year-old Sushi Staples from Rock Island, Illinois, was released on parole July the 25th. She was sentenced to 2 years in prison after she pled guilty to child endangerment in January. Investigators found the body of her 10-year-old son Zion in a trash can in a family garage in July of last year, following an accidental shooting in December of 2022. How do we know it was an accidental shooting, right? Okay, so somebody did it, and I don't think it was a boy, but it said accidental shooting. Wow. I believe the mother did it just because of how she was covering everything up. Staples will remain on probation until January. Really? Is that all? Can y'all believe this? Can y'all believe how farce this is? Wow. The poor kid, don't tell him what other kind of bull crap that the mother did to him and the other kids as well. Wow. Wow, wow. She was still claiming benefits on him too. Wow. That's kind of hard to believe, isn't it? So please pass this along. This Zion Staples, I think he needs more justice than what the justice system gave him. I don't know how they thought it was an accidental shooting. How did this boy get accidentally shot? Who had the gun? The mother seems very suspicious since she covered up the crime. Tried to basically cover up the fact that she even had a child anymore or ever had a child. This woman does not deserve any of her children. I hope she has the other ones taken away permanently as well. I think we need more answers about that accidental shooting. We need more answers about that. Someone needs to pay for him being shot. Someone needs to pay for his death more than she just got a slap on the wrist. This is not right, y'all. This is not right at all. She could care less about her son. Y'all seen how blatantly she was on that video, denying she ever had one. Wow. But thank you so much. God bless y'all, and please pass this on. Zion deserves justice. The other kids in the house and everything deserves justice as well. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, our bucket list, and everyone that's here. Please pass this on. This is sickening. Goodbye, everyone.